So we were going through the sadhana book. We have seen from morning what we are supposed to do, and then we are now listening to the Nitya Niyama. Have you heard this word Niyama? Of course we have heard the word Niyama. Niyama means what? Niyama means? Discipline, law, Niyama. Law, discipline. So for a sadhaka, there are two things. One is Nitya sadhana, another is Niyama sadhana. Niyama sadhana and Nitya sadhana. What is Nitya sadhana? Nitya sadhana is constant remembrance of Bhagavan. Naradastu tadarpita akhila acharata tat vismarane parama vyakulata iti. So what is bhakti? What is sadhana for a sadhaka? Tadarpita akhila acharata, doing everything for Bhagavan and for Bhagavan only. Mam anusmara. Always. We are doing any action, whether eating, sleeping, drinking, anything. Offer it to Bhagavan, because Bhagavan is the Antaryami. When we cultivate this constant remembrance of God, that is known as Nitya sadhana. So your Ishta mantra, whatever is your Ishta mantra, when you are walking, when you are eating, when you are talking, we can do japa also. The japa of your Ishta mantra can be done always. You are taking bath, you are sleeping, anytime. Ishta mantra, that can be continued. Rutuvaya penninum, irappavanum, dahakanum, patidannum, agniyajanam cheta bhusuranum. Ida urunalum arutavathalla. Harinarayanaya nama. Bhagavan's nama, what is the nama mahatmya? Rutuvaya penninum. If women are going through their periods, etc., they are not supposed to do any other rituals, etc. But nama japa can be continued, because nama cannot be impure. Irappavanum, a person who is begging, a beggar, a person who is dahaka, and who is a chandala. Patitannum, a person who is fallen. Agniyajanam cheta bhusurenum, a person who has done agnihotradi karma, such a brahmana. For everyone, oru naalum ida arudadadalla. Namajapa is not prohibited at any time. Whether it is ashaucha is there, somebody say, when there's death in the family, then we don't do many rituals. But Bhagavan Nama Smarana, that is not prohibited at any time. Always we should do Nama Japa. That is known as Nitya Japa. For that, you don't need to take bath, you don't need to do anything. You can do Japa. This is your Ishta Mantra. I am not talking about Vaidika Japa, etc. Okay? Swami has said, so let us chant in the night 12 o'clock Rudram. Let us start. Ishta Mantra. I am talking about your Ishta Mantra. I am not talking about Vaidika Mantras or anything. Your Ishta Mantra, that should become one with your prana. As long as the prana is there, so long with the, Swasonke, Tarompar. In each and every bead of our Swasa, Bhagavan's Nama should come. So that is Nitya. Now another one is Niyama. Many people think, that's enough. Nitya is enough. When I am driving the car, I am doing Japa. That's very good. That is very good. But that is not enough. Not enough for us. There are Siddha Purusha. Okay? We should not imitate Siddha Purushas. They are not doing Sandhya Vandana. So I am also not doing. That is not acceptable, because they have come to a state where there is no more, spiritual and material life. They don't see there's a spiritual life and there's a material life. No. For them, spiritual life and material life is one only. So they don't have to do it. They're always in that state. They are themselves, they have become one with that. So there is no more. But for us, niyama is very, very, very important. Every day we should spend time for Bhagavan. Always we should think that. Suppose you have a interview with the Prime Minister or the President of the country or whoever. How eagerly you will be waiting for that. Will you become late for that? You have a interview with the President of the country, 10 o'clock. No? 9:30 itself will be ready for that, isn't it? And think about, you are getting an interview with the Emperor of this universe. Sarveshwara. For that, baat mein karenge. With a person who will die tomorrow, for that you are who can't do anything for you. He can't do anything. He can't change anything for us. He may be able to give you some money, that's all, nothing else. He can give you a Padma Bhushan. He's completed the Vedanta Sadhana course. Let me give Padma Bhushan. That much only he can do. More, nothing more. But this is a person who can change your life. Kartum akartum anyadha kartum cha shakyate. We may be a fallen one, papiyan. But just by his grace, he can change us to the most holiest person. A person like Ahalya. Okay? Or, anyone. A Kubja. So many people. Just by their ikshana, they can make the most holiest. Such a person is there who can give you anything. You want wealth or name or fame or jnana or moksha, anything he can give, but you don't have time for him. You have time for, we have time for everything else. We have time for people, we have time for eating, we have time for gossiping, we have time for anything else, but no time for the real thing in our life. Okay? So, what is niyama? Niyama is our time with the Lord. We should feel like that. Suppose this is my niyama. Niyama means your strict japa, dhyana, chanting. Okay? Every day we should find time. No, Swamiji, my day is overloaded. Very good. We do all unnecessary things. This body is going to fall one day. For this body, how many hours we are spending? Eating, cleaning, and then so many hours of exercise. Good. But then we don't have time for Bhagavan. The real thing in our life. So the real thing in our life, the only time which actually matters is niyama. Our nitya japa. Every day we should do japa, we should do dhyana, we should do parayana, we should do all that should happen if we want to come out of this. We keep on hearing about Maya. It's only one way. Mama Maya duratyaya mameva ye prapadyante mayametam taranti. This Maya, with our intellectual powers, etc., because intellect is also belonging to Maya. Please understand that. Everything is hers. And when we take refuge at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, we understand this is not possible by me. And we take refuge at his lotus feet. Mam eva ye prapadyande. One who actually fall at his feet and take refuge at his lotus feet. Understand that he is the only salvation. He is the only way for us. Then we understand. Then we are saved. So, every day we should have niyama. So, whatever we are studying now is niyama. So, now we are doing, see, you may be doing things. I am not telling that you have to do everything, whatever is taught here, but whatever is your, according to your like. So, that's why so many things are taught to us. It's not, you don't have to do everything, but at least you should sit down and then should remember Ganesha, should remember Guru, should remember Devi Saraswati, then we should remember do our Gayatri. No, may not, we don't have time to do 108 times. Okay, do 10 times, 12 times, but make it that is known as niyama. After Gayatri, we should remember Sri Parameshwara. So yesterday, we studied the Vedic mantra for Sri Parameshwara Stuti. Om Namaste Stu Bhagavan Vishweshwaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurandakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakandhaya Mrityunjaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvairukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritaat. So, Mrityunjaya mantra also we studied? We studied. No? Huh? Okay. So, Yajamahe. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvairukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritate. Yajamahe is the Kriya. Yajamahe, we worship. Yajate, yajate, yajete, yajande, yajase, yajedhe, yajedhve, yaje, yajavahe, yajamahe. We worship. So, Karta, subject is Vayam, we. Kriya is, verb is Yajamahe, worship. So, we worship. So, we got the subject also, verb also. Subject is we. Karta, Vayam. Kriya, Yajamahe. The verb is worship. We worship. So, when we hear this we worship, the question comes, whom do you worship? Trambakam. Vayam Trambakam Yajamahe. We worship Triambaka. Okay. So yesterday we said that Triambaka. Triambaka. Triambaka we have we studied before. Triambaka means the one who is with 3 eyes. No, Akshi. Or the one who is with the 3 Shaktis. Okay. So Triambakam Yajamahe. We worship that Supreme who manifests as with 3 eyes, or the one who manifests with the 3 Shaktis. Trambakam Yajamahe. Vayam Trambakam Yajamahe. How is this Trambaka? Sugandhim. Sugandhi. Sugandhin means the most fragrant one. The most fragrant one. Believes that Bhagavan Sri Parameshwara's body is smeared with Chitabhasma, not just ashes, the ashes from the Manikarnika. Now, there is a night arati for Bhagavan, also Kala Bhairava Swami Ujjaini. It's known as Bhasma arati. What is that Bhasma? That is not just any Bhasma. That is the Bhasma collected from the Chita Bhasma, from the fire. Because that's how he one day he feels, okay, ho gaya. So what he means, this entire universe will be crushed and he will make it to Bhasma and put on his body. So that Bhasma is the Andhya of this universe. Basmandagum Shariram. This Sharira is Basmant. One day, Sharira will be Basma. So, Bhagavan's body is covered with Chitabhasma. But he is the most fragrant one. How can it possible? That is his nature. See, each padartha has its own nature, isn't it? Like jalam. No, what is the nature of jala? Dravatvam. Dravatvam is the nature of jala. Oh, no, I make it a ice cube. Now it is not drava, it's a khara. But you keep it in the normal atmosphere, it will go back to drava. You vaporize it, the normal atmosphere will come back as diva. So, jalatvam, dravatvam is the nature of water. Like that, the nature of Sri Parameshwara is Sugandhim. No, Sugandha. Bhagavan Sri Mahavishnu believed that for Bhagavan there are ganas, okay, who makes every day Bhagavan's Angaraga. Mahavishnu every morning gets up and then takes a bath and then nice, sandalwood. In any Mahavishnu's kshetra, they have to apply, all those things, Alankara, etc. to Bhagavan because he likes very much. And for Shiva, all this. Because in Sri Parameshwara, you don't have to put anything, fragrant things on him. Because he is the fragrance. He is the fragrance. What is that fragrance? That is not something you smell in the body. That is his nama. Suppose there is a beautiful, very fragrant flower is blossom in a place. Durat gandhovati. That you can smell it from distant places. Like suppose there is a Rajanikanti. Such flowers when it blossom, okay? Because from distance you can smell. Like that, Bhagavan also can be experienced from far away. Why? Because he is our dearest Lord, who is always with us, who is the most forgiving Lord. Among all the devatas, he's so bola. He's so sweet. He's so accommodative. All bhuta, preta, pishacha. How is Mahavishnu's gana? Cannot even, Shankham, Chakram, Gada, Pankajam. Bhagavan's Mahavishnu's gana is also, there is Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Pankaja, Ratna, Kirita. Everything is there. They are all Saharupya. Bhagavan's like that. And how is his ganas? Whom nobody wants. Sri Parameshwara, he accepts everyone. He doesn't see whether that person is adhikari. There's no adhikara. You say, Shivaya. Bhagavan accepts us with all our imperfections, impurities. Whether we are rakshasas, we are bhutas, preta, pishachaha. Our nature is like that. We are poisonous snakes. Vrishchikas. That's how this is the jiva. That's the nature of that jiva. Okay. He is the most compassionate. Ashutosha. You offer little water to him, he forgets everything. We have done mahapataka. But offer to him little water. No, poisonous. He doesn't even want any beautiful flowers or anything. He just, some poisonous fruits are there or flowers are there. You offer to him. Enough for him. Because he is the most compassionate Bhagavan. So, that is his. You see, you read Puranas, you will see anyone, anyone, they all worship him. Whether it is Ravana, whether it's Bana, whether it's anyone. He is the one who accepts us. The doors are never blocked for anyone. The doors are never shut for anyone. He is the Lord. That is his Sugandha. Sugandha is not just a physical, a guna of Bhagavan. Of course, he is the most, they say, when you are one with the Supreme, when your mind is totally in tune with the Supreme, even your sweat, even your mala starts to feel, to be fragrant. They say that when Rishabha, one who is considered as the avatar of Mahavishnu, who is the first Tirthangara of the Jaina Sampradaya, he became that, he was a king. He gave up his kingdom to his son, and then he became a Parivrajaka. Believed that when he entered into that avastha, even his body, from far away, you can feel the fragrance of him. Even the Mutra Purisha, all such Mahatmas become fragrant. Not to talk about themselves. Bhagavan is Sugandhi. Pushti Vardhanam, one who gives all pushti, nourishment, not only physical, but intellectual, even Atmiya. He is the Dakshinamurti. One who is ever ready to give jnana to everyone. So that is the nature of Shiva. He never see whether this person who is in front is Adhikari. Whether Samadhi Shatka Sambhati is there, whether Mukshutva is nothing. He loves everyone as his own self. So, he is Pushti Vardhakaha, one who nourishes this entire universe. Believed, Bhagavan goes as Vikshandehi. He is our father. Mata me Parvati Devi, Pita Devo Maheshwara. He every day goes for Bhikshadana to Bhagavati, and with whatever Bhiksha he gets every day, he feeds all of us. So whatever annam we are eating is actually the Bhiksha Anna of Bhagavan, Sri Parameshwara. We should have that respect towards food. It's not because, it's not we earned. We can't create anything in this universe. Only whatever we are having, whatever we are receiving is not our food. Don't think, I have paid, so no. We can't create food. That food is begged by Bhagavan for the entire Kalyana of this universe. He begs from Annapurna, and then that food which he begged is shared with all of us, because we are all his children. For this whole universe, whatever they eat, everything is the Bhikshanna of Bhagavan Sri Parameshwara. Pushti Vardhanam. He nourishes our body, he nourishes our intellect, he nourishes our mind, he nourishes our spirit. He is the only source. Like the sun, this entire universe, this earth is existing, the life is possible in this earth because of the sun. Any form of energy which exists in this is actually directly or indirectly from him. Like that, Sri Parameshwara alone is the source of all kinds of pushti, nourishment. Pushti Vardhanam. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam. So we worship that Trambaka, who is Pushti Vardhaka, who is the nourisher of this universe, who is the most compassionate one. Now, what is my prayer? Mukshiya, please save me. Please, Mukshiya, Mujadhatu to release. Please cut that samsara bandha. We can't. We may think that, by my viveka vairagyan, I'm going to destroy the universe or all the bandha. These are all our just dreams. No? Says, Nayamatma pravachanena labhyaha. Na medhaya na bahuna strutena. Yameva esha vrunute tena labhyaha. Tasyesha atma vivrunute tanusva. When we surrender our ego at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, this is Upanishad. Upanishad says, Nayamatma pravachanena labhyaha. You go on listening to different pravachanas. Very good. You will become very informed person. Well-informed person. We can know all the Vedantic or any Shastra, Shastrik, we become Shastri. Very good. But Atma na labhyaha. Na medhaya. You may be a great intellectual person. Bahuna strutena, you have studied all kinds of Shastra, not only Vedanta, Sankhya, Mimamsa, everything. But Yameva esha vrunute tena labhyaha. When we surrender ourselves and we say, I only want you. Oh Bhagavan, I want nothing. I want you and you alone. To him, he shows himself. So, Bhagavan, please save me. See, we think that this will save us, and then we take it up, and then we understand at the end, what we thought will save us itself becomes a bandhana for us. I take up this sannyasa, thinking that sannyasa will help me. But then, if I am not very, very prabuddha, if I am not very careful, sannyasa itself starts to bind me. I'm a sannyasi, everybody should do namaskar to me, right? So, with what we are trying to save ourselves, that itself becomes a bondage. So, urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityoho mukshiya ma amritat. Mrityoho mukshiya. Mrityoho bandhanat urvarukamiva mukshiya. Oh Bhagavan, please, please, please save me from the bondage of mrityu. Mrityu, janana marana. The bondage of birth and death. We do everything, and then we are again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam, iha samsare khalu dustare, krupaya pare pahi murare. Bhagavan, it's not possible for me to come out of this. We are like that small worms or ants which is fallen into the samsara samudra, samsara nadi. Is it possible for us to come? No, some Karunika should take us out. Oh Bhagavan, you are the only one, you are the only savior for me. Lord, please save me from this never-ending, cycle of birth and death. How many thousands and lakhs and crores of birth we all had? Who knows? After so many, we got this Manushya Janma. Now, what are we doing? We are planting more and more vasanas. And again, oh Bhagavan, mrityoho mukshiya. Bhagavan, please save me from this janana marana chakra, the cycle of birth and death, like Urvaruka. Urvaruka is ash god. Believed that when the time comes, when this ash god is ripened, it naturally gets detached from the vine. Lata. So Urvaruka Lata, that creeper is there. From that creeper, this Urvaruka is there, ash god. That is there. What happens at the time when this is ripened, properly ripened, this gets detached naturally. Like that, Bhagavan, please, please, please make me ripened. With jnana, with bhakti, with samadhi shatka sambhati, with viveka vairagya. I can't do this. I need your grace, your blessings, oh Bhagavan. Please make me fit so that I can come out of this never-ending cycle of birth and death. Urvadukamiva bandhanat mukshiya. Bandhanat mukshiya. Please save me from this bondage of janana marana. Amrutat Mamukshiya. Let there be no time in my life in which I forgets you. Who is Amrita? Bhagavan is Amrita. Amritat Mamukshiya. Don't separate me from you, Lord. You are the Amrita Swarupa. You are the embodiment of that Amrita Anubhuti. Bhagavan, there should not be even one moment in my life where I am not connected with you. If you don't want me to give, moksha, okay. But only my prayer, Janma Janmandarepi Totpadamboruhayugagata Nischala Bhaktirastu. Okay, if you don't want to give me moksha, okay, I'm not fit for it. It's okay. Bhagavan, this is my prayer. Amridat Mamukshiya. Let I never live in this world forgetting you. Let I never be separated from this truth. Let me never forget you. Let me never live a life of a, mriga, a pashu. Always running after one after another. How many lives I lived like that, Bhagavan. Please shower your grace. Bless me. Please save me from this never-ending cycle of birth and death. And let I never be separated from the truth. Amrita Anubhuti. That stage where I experience oneness with you. Om Trimbakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritaat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.